Greetings. Let me extend a welcome to all of you for finding the time to tune in and hear about our project that we hope will be of interest to you. We look forward to sharing with you. You will hear a series of topics that our young people feel passionate about on what is going on in our community, our country, and the world today. It's not easy to remain committed because of the ups and downs of this world. We have many negative things going on around us, and there's a likelihood to just give up, just like the rest. Many of us have been praying and hoping that with God's help, that this project will change people's hearts and change people's minds to help make a difference and change in society. Our first series regarding social justice is done by Dwayne Holloway Jr. and entitled, Our Voices Need to Be Heard. This is Daryl Tate from John Wesley Church.
My name is Dwayne Holloway Jr. I'm doing a Black Lives Matter project. My topic is freedom of speech. My title is Our Voices Need to Be Heard. I graduated a degree in criminal justice from Bowie State University, the oldest historically black college in the state of Maryland, which is the college I always wanted to go to. My first choice as I was starting college wasn't criminal justice. My first major option was business administration. But as I started doing my research on Facebook, I saw articles of police killings, and I wanted to know, how can I find this person? In my mindset, I said to myself, I like solving crimes, I like solving mysteries, I like putting things together, how this happened. So that's what made me be a criminal justice major. I came with the mindset of, if somebody get caught with it, you're not going to get away with it. At the same time, I said to myself, I could do law enforcement, but at the end of the day, I want to also help our people get out of situations that they didn't have anything to do with. For myself, back when I was attending Prince George Community College, I walked across the street, back and forth, and all of a sudden, Prince George police officer cut me off from walking with this car. Right then and there, pointed me out to, everybody got to be treated different, everybody got to be treated equal, and just because I look suspicious from walking outside my own neighborhood, that should not be a problem. As long as I don't have no drugs on me or no weapons on me, you should not stop me for any kind of reason. So, in doing criminal justice, my concentration was community-based corrections. And being a law enforcement officer myself, correctional officer, I came in with the mindset of, you're gonna be treated the way I want to be treated. No matter what skin color you are, I give you the respect just like you give me the respect. As an officer, as an inmate, I wanted to make a difference to inmates, and also talk to them on a regular basis. I don't ask them what they did or what they previously did, because that's none of my business. They're in the proper respect as much as possible, as if I see them on the street. So, because you never know when you're gonna see them on the streets again, and if you do, they're gonna say, "Man, Officer Holloway, man, you really touched me, man. You made a motivation for me. I got a job. Man, I thought I couldn't do it." That's the type of respect that I want and I would like to hear. And my bottom line is, color is not a crime. Being black is not a crime. Being black is beautiful. Being black is a culture. And I'm fortunate to have black correctional officers where I work. And majority of the inmates are black, one is Hispanic, and had a Caucasian one too. So I look at them as a person as well, even though they have the past. The person don't have a past. So with that being said, I want to say I respect you all the way, and I want to see you go home. I want to see you go to your kids, your family, your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your uncle. I'm fortunate I don't have an uncle no more. My uncle was killed from gun violence. I can't see my uncle again. The only time I can see my uncle is at the cemetery. So I'm still mad about that. And it hurts. And I have to go to a court case to hear they're guilty September the 4th. With the mindset of my uncle's not going to be there, but he's going to be there in spirit. And it just hurt that he couldn't see me at my graduation. Because 2 punks wanted to rob him for no reason. I don't have no more uncles. So I want to say, make a difference in this society, what's going on. The protests, the social media protests, everything that has to do with Black Lives Matter, because Black lives will always matter. Black on black crime should not be in our society at all. This should not even be accepted. But at the end of the day, we get on the news and we see African American male dead, even small kids, 11 years old, getting gunned down for no reason. They can't even live a prosperous life, can't even enjoy being a kid. And that's sad. And at the end of the day, our voices needs to be heard. That was sad. I cried. Because that's my uncle on the ground. He wasn't doing anything but talking to his friends in the parking lot. And then they shot him in the head because they thought he had a gun. And he did not have a gun. And had to go to his funeral knowing that this is my last uncle I will never see again. That helped me in so many ways. And can't even see him again until I get up there. So I have to go to the cemetery for the rest of my life. I'm here on this earth to speak to him. I can't talk to him on the phone. I got to speak to him at his grave, and that's the most hurtful thing I have to do. And for my grandmother and for my mother. So justice is going to be served on our part, but not for the years that we want. And that has to change as well. DC needs to become a state. It should no longer be a district.
Statistics say, as of December 28th, 160 people had been murdered in DC during the year 2018. Firearms were the primary type of weapon used to commit 79% homicides in the District of Columbia. Now, the victim profile says Black males, 133. That's 83%. Black females, 17. That's 13%. Hispanic males, 6 at 4%. Hispanic female, 1 at 1%. And last, white males, 3 at 2%. That totals 100%, 160. Now, just imagine this. Without your knowing, a friend or relative decides to walk to a convenience store to purchase some late night snacks. Now you're at home sound asleep to wake up to a phone call with the person on the other end hysterically repeating, "Your son is dead, your son is dead." What then? Well, you sure won't be sleepy anymore. Now let me ask you this. At that moment, what do you think you would do? And for those who have gotten this type of call, to say it. But what did you do when you got that